It's just like a step and a change, and it's like a song. There's a chorus, right, and a verse. So all the choruses are the same, and all the verses are different, and if you do the same step in the old competitions, you're disqualified. You probably are here, too, because the judges wouldn't give you much points, so you have to do different steps each time. And also another interesting thing about the dance was a lot of you know who hear our story, but the Aboriginal people were banned from dancing. First Nations powwow was against the law of the government because they considered it a war dance, and that stemmed down into the Metis community also. So a lot of the doors and windows in the villages didn't have windows or blinds, and so as the government officials wouldn't know they were dancing, they'd put the fiddler up against the wall, and the dance was done keeping your feet very close to the floor and your arms by your sides, and you'd be moving around the kitchen, and it didn't look like you were dancing. You were just moving around the kitchen. So that's how the dance developed. Just a few more points that I always mention is in 1947, Aboriginal people were allowed to own private property. Up until that point, Aboriginal people weren't allowed to own private property. In 1952 or 53, they were allowed into public parks. In 1957, they were allowed to carry money. Up to that point, they weren't allowed to carry money. And in 1962 or 3, Aboriginal people were declared a people and allowed to vote. So a lot of the suppression and self-esteem in the communities, that's how this music and dance and that all developed. Was they were very, I don't know how to put it, but suppressed, and they did a lot of, I'm not sure where I am, whether I am closer to Aboriginal or closer to Caucasian. It doesn't matter to me, but I just know that the Aboriginal people are looked down upon in a lot of cases, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to do what I can in this world to be the change you want to see in the world, right? And it doesn't matter what people are, color, race, or anything else, or what, as Alvin told you today, what disabilities they have. Every person is wonderful in their own way, and I just want to say how proud the Asham Stompers are to do what we do and host this World Jigging Championships.